Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really do appreciate, guys. Remember, we're here to encourage girls to pursue science and technology. We are here to showcase other role models that are pursuing STEM. And we're here, guys, to also show these girls the endeavors, to expose them to role models. Guys, today I have an exciting visitor. I'm so excited. Her name is Naomi Miselo, and she's an engineer, and also she is very interested in STEM, and she would like to be an advocate. But let's do this. We're going to hear more from her. So let me bring her right away so, guys, we can learn about what she's doing. And remember, women in engineering. So let me bring her up, guys. Hi, Naomi. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome. And yes, women in engineering. So I would like to ask one question. Can you introduce yourself to my viewers? What are you doing and who are you? So if you can share with my viewers, what are you doing today? And what did you do as your career? So share with my viewers.
All right, thank you very much, Ethan. I am an HV electrician. I did electrical engineering. So at the moment, I am working as an HV electrician.
Yes.
And uh, I did it from school,
Yes.
an institution in Solwezi, Zambia.
Mm-hmm.
Solwezi Trades Institute, Learning Institute.
Correct. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Wow, guys, she's in STEM. And guys, feel free to speak to our visitor today. Feel free to engage our visitor. We're going to learn about her more so we know, women in STEM. What are they doing? Because we have to showcase these role models to show the young ones that they are women who are actually pursuing engineering and healthcare professional, and also technology in general. So Naomi, so I'm going to ask you one question. So Naomi's internet is a little bit lagging, but hopefully, guys, she can hear us and she can speak to us. So let's see if she will be able to hear us. Can you hear us, Naomi? Yeah, so it's a little bit lagging, guys. Let me wait for her so she can be back. Yeah. So, guys, remember, we are here to encourage girls to pursue science and technology. We are here to showcase these role models, especially women, including men, to just show to the girls, to even little boys, what does it take to be an engineer? What does it take to be in STEM? And how did these women and men get into STEM? How was their lifestyle when they were young? That's what we want to hear to our viewers, and that's what we want to, sorry, from our the engineers that we interview. We want to hear, to learn more about them. So I think Naomi just left us, so let's wait for her so she can come back. I think she's having a little bit of internet issues. But yeah, we can move on and discuss, guys. And thank you so much, Alfeo, for coming. Gregory Kambita, thank you so much for coming, you guys. So yeah, we are here to encourage, girls to pursue science and technology. And remember, guys, these engineers, healthcare professional, technologists, they all have different stories. Each one has a different story. Why do we want to hear these stories from all these engineers, healthcare professionals, scientists? It's to kind of have a feel of how can we raise our children, how can we raise our nieces, how can we raise our neighbors, what can we do to just encourage them to pursue science and technology. And remember, guys, I think there's one engineer that I brought on this channel where he is an engineer, and he became an engineer because the neighbor was telling him that you should do engineering. You are very smart. Why don't you do engineering? And that's how that engineer became an engineer. Now he's an engineer. So it really makes sense, guys, when we have someone in your midst, either an uncle or friend or relative, just to give you that push. And I remember when I was about to start engineering, actually, I was talking to my friend just before I started engineering. I was like, wow, you know what? I'm thinking about going to school. And then she said, you know what? I think you can do it because I remember you used to get high marks in math. I said, me? I didn't remember that. She's like, yes, you were getting about. She was telling me, and can you imagine? I didn't know about that. Just from what she said, guys, that gave me like so much Duracell. So what I decided was like, if other people can see that, and not only her, a few people around were like, yeah, when we were together at school, you were really doing good in mathematics and things like that. So to prove myself, I went ahead and sat for these prerequisites. Here in United States, there are prerequisites that they offer you if you want to get into mathematics or you want to get into STEM. So I went and sat for those prerequisites, and guess what? But before I went there, I still didn't trust myself. I said, I still have to go out there and look at their syllabus, look at what kind of questions that comes. And I was lucky enough, I found someone who could give me that. So I went and I started studying those pamphlets. I started them. I looked at, and I wasn't done. I was like, wow, this is just too much. This is a lot. So even when I was going to sit for those prerequisites, I was pretty so scared. I couldn't believe I'm going to do anything. So I was like, well, it's time to do the prerequisite test. So what if I fail? I'm just gonna either read it, or maybe I wasn't meant to do this. So I went there. I sat for that exam, and guess what? I scored into going into calculus. So it's very important other people to give you a nudge or to give you a, just some encouragement. And that's why we are here. It's not that we always have to have our kids to encourage, but we can have our neighbors, our nieces, and things like that. So Naomi is back. So let's see, guys. Let's wait for her so she can be ready. So yeah, so I was saying, guys, we can always make sure that we can encourage those around us because we never know what it means. We never know what that is going to impact them or the decisions that they're going to make as a result of our comments. And just the comment, that's what encouraged me, guys, to go there and pursue engineering. So she's here, guys. Hi, Naomi. Let's see if she'll be able to. Hi, Naomi. Sorry, we lost you. We were like, where is she? Hope she can hear us, guys. Yeah, I think she still has an internet problem because I think it's lagging a little bit, and it's very difficult for her to maybe to hear us or respond. Naomi, let me know if you can hear us. If you can, are you able to uh, respond? I think she's still having some issues, guys. But let's see if we can wait for her a little bit. So I just put her down. So let's see if her internet is going to be back. So, guys, yeah. So when we hear stories from different people, different professionals, different engineers, different healthcare professional, that gives us a sense of comfort, a sense of encouragement that we can also pursue this engineering. And that's why on this channel, first let me go back to when I was at school. So when I was at school, I realized that there were a few women in engineering because when I went into the class, guys, there were a few women. I was like, wow, I was so uncomfortable because only few. But anyway, I've seen this. I think one of my viewers here knows, even when we were back in Africa going studying our diploma, there were still few women in those classes. But now to see just the engineering that it's now reduced to like two per every 30, it was just overwhelming. So I was like, wow, why are there few women in engineering? And it just makes even those coming towards to study engineering uncomfortable when they find that. So that's why I decided, I was like, wow, I would like to start encouraging, other women, girls to pursue science and technology. So let's bring her up again, guys. She's here. Hey, Naomi.
Hello.
I know we keep losing you. Can you hear us? Yeah, she's gone again, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, she's back. Guys, we have to be patient. Sometimes it will be you. Remember, sometimes it will be on your side. You don't have internet, and you have issues. So we have to be patient with her. I think she's having issues with internet. Hey, Naomi, can you still hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Naomi, my question was, could you share with my viewers how did you get into STEM? So I will take you back maybe like when you were about 5 years old. What's going on in your life um, around that time? What's going on? How did you get into STEM?
All right. It has been my inspiration from the time I was very young,
Uh-huh.
and I think I've been doing very well in math, numbers,
Yeah, I think we can't
and
hear you. It's still a little bit faint.
hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes,
Okay.
continue.
I was saying it has been my inspiration from the time I was very young. I've been good at numbers, and
Wow.
mathematics wasn't an issue because I would remember numbers more than I would remember words.
Wow.
So, so I grew up with that I can say zeal for math,
Correct.
and from my high school, preschool, I have been doing extraordinary in terms of mathematics, and I think that's how I gained up my courage to say, I think in the next future, I need to do something that really consists of science, math, and I found out to say the course that is really involving with mathematics
Wow.
in uh, wanting to do electrical engineering.
Mhm.
That's the main course that I chose. Yes.
Wow.
So that's where the motivation all came from. It's just been through inspiration from myself and seeing other ladies out there also doing the same also gave me motivation to say I can also pursue something that most of the ladies and girls think is very tough, but it's all
Yes.
about the mindset. Yes.
Wow. Wow. And thank you so much for sharing that it's about the mindset because I can relate to that because even me, when I was at college, I didn't see anyone who was
Okay.
pursuing this career or maybe somebody who looked like me. So it was just the mindset that I just want to finish, complete. Even when the fear of saying, what am I going to be when I finish, it was still with me. But I think when you mention the mindset, that's very important for female engineers and young kids to know that they have to be very determined. And once they set their mind to it, they should continue pushing and, so that they can achieve. So, Naomi, when you were growing up, was anyone talking about engineering, or so you mean you just started being interested in engineering because you were good at numbers, so nobody around you was doing engineering, or anyone who spoke to you concerning engineering, nothing like that? I hope we haven't lost her, guys, again. Let's wait for her, guys, to... oh, okay, she's there. Did you hear my question, Naomi?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Initially, uh, I was surrounded by people that were doing business and people that were doing engineering. So I was
Let's wait for her, guys. There, she is having internet difficulties. Hopefully, she can come soon. She's been going in and out. So, guys, we need just to hear her story. What's
people
going
that
on with...
parts.
okay, there she comes. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Yeah, she's still having issues. Let's wait, 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 guys. Be patient with us. Let's see if she's going to come back. Yeah, so guys, I was saying, we want to hear and know, how the environment is.
I just had.
Those, yeah, she's having issues, guys. So let's bring her there. So, guys, we just want to learn more about what's going on around these engineers, scientists when they're still young. Um, Anyone talking about it, or is it their own zeal? Because those that become who go into STEM, guys, it's not one route, because we want to make sure we can understand this. That's why most people don't want to go into STEM. They think, oh, they have to either be good at math, they have to be get one all the time distinctions. But remember, there have been people here on this channel that have said that they faced struggled, and finally they became engineers. I struggled, guys. I just wasn't okay. Some people say, "Oh, you were good," but I think I struggled as well. When I was going to school. So it's not just a one-way thing that they are always smart. They know everything. Each story is different, and that's why we want to hear every story. Why? So that we can, familiarize with ourselves. So let's bring her up again. Yes, you are back. We are not going to let you
Our
off
more
the
than
hook.
conquerors.
Yes, continue, continue.
Yes. So like I was saying, I was surrounded by people that did business, and most of the people like in my neighborhood uh, used to advocate, especially for the ladies. They would prefer going either to teaching or nursing.
Yeah.
Yes, because they had this notion to say there are courses that are easy and they are for ladies.
Yes,
Then for the
yes.
engineering course, they always used to
Mhm,
discourage me to say that is for a man. You will not manage. It is really tough.
mhm,
So
mhm.
for me, my life experiences, I've always wanted to face challenges head on.
Yes. Yes.
I think
Wow. Guys, sometimes we have to face, our fears. And just as she says, she wanted to face those fears head on, regardless of
hello.
how. Yeah. Hello, hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Continue.
Yes. So I was like, this engineering course that they say to say it's hard, I will do it. I am going to do it so that I see if I can manage or not. But because of the that I possess, both physically and my mindset, I told myself to say, I need to give it a try. So the only discouragement that's there is where you do not try if you are given an opportunity because you do not know your capabilities at the end of the day. Yes. So
Mhm.
what I did was
Yes.
got those discouragements from people.
Yeah. So she's trying to say the discouragement from people really, really helped her, pushed her to continue.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Continue.
Network.
Let's wait for her, guys, a little bit. Yeah, guys, sometimes, the people you're with, even women, particularly women, used to discourage us. I remember, guys, when I was also, um, yeah, continue. Yeah, she's still having issues. So, guys, I remember when I was still trying to pursue, some women would discourage me. Why are you taking a course that would take
So
so
all
long?
I can encourage people out there,
Yes.
especially the ladies out there, all I can encourage them is to pursue what they really want. And they just give it a try because it's never too late. and it's not hard. It's just like I
Mm-hmm.
said in the first place, the mindset. So for me, I train my mind to say I really need to give it a try. And here I am in a field that is dominant with men.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's so interesting. And I was just explaining to say, sometimes we also face challenges from women, our fellow women. They discourage us, you know, trying to tell you that, oh, you won't make it. Why are you choosing that? These are fellow women. And it's unfortunate that, they need to be educated. And that's why on this platform, we want to educate the women out there, in the world that, guys, this is not a career just for men, it's also for women. Men have been making decisions, not that it's been wrong and we don't like what they've been making. Men have been sitting on the table making decisions for products that also we use. So that's why we want to make sure that we can participate on the table and make these decisions that also benefits us as well. So what are some of the challenges that you faced being in this field as a minority in electrical engineering? Can you share with my viewers some of the challenges that you faced in this field?
Okay. The challenges where I look down, especially by men that think a woman is not supposed to do this mindset. Yes. So when you're given a task, they expect you to fail at it.
Hmm.
So that is sometimes really discouraging because
Yeah.
I'll give an example when you're hands on a job
Hmm. Yeah.
and you want to tie a boat or you
Hmm.
want to lift something, a man will be like, let me help you. You're a woman, you
Yeah.
cannot manage doing this. But that is one of the challenges that I face in this field. Mostly, I think that is the challenges. That is one of the challenges that I face. Yes.
Wow. Wow. And you know what? That's very true. Sometimes they think like we need help all the time and they want to take us like, oh, like I saw one of the examples, some they were trying to lift something. They were with their co-workers and the men they're trying to, oh no, let me pick it up. Like, no, I can do it as well. So we have to just get encouraged and continue pursuing this career. So the other thing is, what would you say to a girl growing up out there? How would you encourage them, those especially in the remote areas that don't have access to so many resources? How can you encourage them to pursue science and technology?
Okay. It is so fortunate to be wheresoever we are because at the moment I cannot judge anybody with their location because why I say so, other girl children would watch maybe a video from a neighbor's place and get
Yeah.
motivated, or they need to travel distances to visit relatives and maybe watch something that or see something that can motivate them. So I'd encourage a girl child that would want to pursue anything related to do with STEM
Mm-hmm.
to stay focused and to know what they want to achieve at the end of the day and to avoid all hurdles that would come along the way. And with my life example, I would who wants to pursue STEM
Mm-hmm.
and avoid unnecessary pressure coming from the outside or people that are surrounding us.
Yes.
So for a girl child, I think one thing that I would encourage them is they concentrate on school first
Mm-hmm.
and not boys. What I mean by school first and not boys is mostly girl children, they're easily influenced with love.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, goals are set aside in order to please either their partner or friends that they would want to be in a relationship with. Hence, the thing that you're supposed to take serious looks really very hard. So I think certain things we need to keep on hold. There's time for
Mm-hmm.
everything, just like the Bible says.
Yeah.
I think so. For a girl child that is growing out there, wheresoever in the world, the first thing that they need to first focus on is the betterment of their future and future goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then all these things will flow at the end of the day. Because, and then the other thing I would encourage a girl child out there to say, it's not an easy journey. Everyone has passed through it.
Mm-hmm.
We've learned lessons, had examples, and experiences. So, to those that are facing the world in a very rough way, I would like to encourage you to say you're not
Mm-hmm.
alone. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
has been through it, and we are still going through it. It doesn't mean to say
Yeah.
if we're
Yeah.
here right now, then everything is perfect. There are certain challenges that we are fighting, but on a different level.
Yeah. That's true.
Yes. Mm.
Wow. No, thank you so much. That was really, really encouraging. And thank you for sharing your story. And also I wanted to ask, so what do you want? Because I know you want to start maybe advocating for STEM. What are your plans? What interests do you have? So just share with my viewers your passion as well.
Okay. Um, Initially, my passion right now uh, is to be an entrepreneur and a very
Yes.
big entrepreneur, but in the
Mm-hmm.
field of engineering.
Yes.
And my other passion is bringing technology
Mm-hmm.
into. Not I'll give an example, but mostly Africa.
Yes.
Yes, bring technology mostly to Africa. So, in the near future, I would love to also add to my achievements software
Mm-hmm.
engineering.
Yes.
Yes, so that I can also help Africa in building their technologies
Mm-hmm.
and I think lifestyle. Those are my future aspirations and achievements that I would want to do in the
Mm-hmm.
few years that I have. Yes.
Wow.
And
Wow.
already I have joined a program with
Mm-hmm.
ALX. They do software engineering, but it's a
Yeah.
certificate. At least it's giving me a an eyesight to what really software engineering is, and it's really interesting. Yes.
Wow. And it's so interesting that you are still very ambitious, and also to show, our viewers and kids. I think one time here we were talking about when you are in STEM, it really gives you a very good understanding of your environment and also other careers that you can venture into that can help you even go further. So I think you are an example. You are in electrical engineering, you want to venture into software engineering. What a combination, a very good combination, because you'll be able to now understand all the analog programming of those electrical stuff that's tapping into technology in the near future. And thank you so much for sharing with us. So I think that was interesting. I'll give you 2 minutes, whatever time you have. What do you want to say to Girls for STEM and also to my viewers and to the young girls out there?
Okay. What I would love to say is I really appreciate this program that you've put across. Um, I never knew to say. I also had such an idea
Yeah.
to help girls out there to change a mindset. And this is really changing mindset where you talk about STEM and encouraging young girls.
Yes.
Initially, for me, I'm really motivated, and I think I'll be following you all the way to learn more things even from other engineering
Yes.
aspects or
Yes.
people. yes, I really do appreciate and continue doing the great work. And I'll say, God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Wow. No, thank you so much for having you, and would like you to come back again because we are watching your
Okay.
space. So we want to make sure you can come and share with us what's going on in your life. And remember, we, especially career wise, we want to share with our viewers, the kids, so they can be encouraged, especially women in engineering. You know, women talking about technical stuff in engineering. I think it's really, really
Yes.
important that they see that. They see our ambitions, how we are, how ambitious we are. They see how we combine certain careers with what we have already, and for what reason, the way you just shared with us. So thank you so much. And
Okay.
let's
Thank
see
you.
what Alfeo says. So Alfeo says, Naomi, so what has been your low moments in your career, and how have you planned to overcome such?
Um, okay. My low moments in my career have been, I can say, uh, rumors,
Yes.
rumors, people not being on the ground to see whatever that you are doing and then just hear
Mhm.
it out there. Those
Yeah.
have been the low moments, like in my career. And at a certain point, the rumors wanted to like start getting to me because
Mm.
they almost costed my career.
Yeah.
But my plan has always been to stay focused and always do the right thing. At least my hard work always bails me out of any situation that I face at work.
Mhm. Wow, that was a good question, Alfeo. Thank you so much for asking that question. It's always a challenge. You know, we do have our low moments, and I would share also for my low moments. Sometimes when I make mistakes, those are some
Okay.
of the low moments that I experience, because then you have to explain and go back and fix things. What happened? What did you do? And that's just one of the examples. But thank you so much. So that was the question. So let's see, there's another comment. So he's saying, any innovative project that you have implemented at your workplace and how successful, changes the way you work or something.
Okay. At the moment, I I have not innovated something, implemented something big, but through the works that we do, you just I just have maybe improved in whatever that is already existing.
Hmm.
Yes. So I cannot specify to say this, that. No, it's really broad. And like
Yes,
on
yes.
my electrical part, at the moment, let's see. Okay, I think I'll come and answer this question the next time I show up.
Yes, yes. And you know what?
Yes.
Some of the things we do, it's true. That's how I feel. Me too. It's the processes that are there that we improve. Maybe the way you do your work, maybe the way you are organized in your work to make your work you do faster, and also to finish earlier, and also maybe the way we approach our customers, if it's customers, if it's service, and just so many little things. Sometimes we don't think about them, that we've actually improved something, but we do. And as women, you know what? Just to tell you, Naomi, we should be documenting those little tiny things, because sometimes they look like they are not important, but they are really do. For example, even just changing a small process. Somebody used to put papers here, now you take them, you go put them closer there. Now it starts, being efficient. They don't spend so much time. So it's little things. Those little things, we need to document them as women, because as women we think, it's nothing. But men do document what they do. And when they are asked to write about something, they write the whole 9 yards. And for us women, I'm like, I don't remember, but we do so much. And remember, some of the scientists who have contributed to this technology, they were women, and these women didn't even know that they were part of these technologies that were being produced until the women started arguing and saying, no, 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 no. These projects, there were women behind those projects. What did they do? Could you add their names there? So we are in this notion where sometimes we think it's not important for the work that we do, but it is important, and we need to document those little ones. Wow, thank you so much, Alfredo. That was really interesting. So, Naomi, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much. We hope to see you again. And guys,
Okay.
everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate. And Viva STEM. And we'll be back again with Naomi very soon. Hopefully, she can find time to come and share how she's doing very soon.
All right. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate.
You're welcome.